Welcome to this mini introduction to EFT. So let me share my screen and show you the titles. First of all, I want to mention that ISEFT now has 2 training videos in EFT, I believe, and so I want to promote those to you. There are great ways for you to further your study of EFT and to learn to master this model with individuals. And then I also will tell you that I have some training videos on my book website. So if you click on steppingintoeft.com, there's my book website, and there are the training videos that I have, and I have 3 EFT videos as well. And EFT offers an integration of humanistic experiential interventions that focus on inner experience and motivation from within, and the systemic interventions that focus on reshaping patterns of interacting with significant others. So I have come to really like this metaphor that Sue Johnson has created of the 3 of these fellows sitting down for a cup of tea. John Bowlby, Salvador Minuchin, and Carl Rogers. So imagine the 3 of them were sitting down to discuss what is it that makes psychotherapy effective. And if we could listen into this conversation, we would recognize the exquisite integration that Sue Johnson has created in her model of EFT and as relates to individuals. So Carl Rogers, with his experiential approach, would be focusing on the need to embrace empathic attending and responding to how people organize and process their internal emotional experience. He would be emphasizing the value of attending moment to clients' in-session process. He would be focusing on people's innate capacity to grow when they are understood and accepted in a genuine relationship. That was enough, he said, right? He might say, as EFT therapists do, we are process consultants. We're not problem solvers or insight givers. He would no doubt be passionate about promoting the view that the therapist's job is not to fix, but to join with clients, to walk into their painful experiences and help them process them more fully. And as part of the importance of the psychotherapeutic relationship, he would be focusing on, no doubt, on emotion as the targeted agent of reshaping intrapsychic experience, and particularly the importance of communicating empathic understanding of that emotion. And with his systemic approach would be emphasizing it's the patterns of interaction that people engage in that take on a life of their own and become self-reinforcing. He would be saying, we've got to be working with these patterns. That's where change comes. He would be saying the problem is not in the individual, so they'd agree there. It's not a problem in an individual. He would say, but the problem is in the system, in the self. He would be saying change from a systemic point of view begins with a change in the leading element of the system. Then John Bowlby would step in and say, wait a minute, fellows, you're really talking about the same thing. You're essentially talking about this key ingredient for psychotherapeutic change being about the importance of human relationship and human bonding. He would remind them that when we understand adult love according to attachment theory, the internal processing that Rogers is talking about through relationship and the interpersonal exploration that Minuchin is talking about are inseparable. Bowlby would be emphasizing that adults need safe, secure connection to survive in order to regulate emotion and in order to be competent and resilient. And Rogers would cheer for this emphasis on safe interpersonal connection, no doubt. And Minuchin would probably cheer when Bowlby would say that the leading element in the system that we need to attend to is emotion, because it's emotion that organizes inner and interpersonal experience. So the great strength of attachment theory, Bowlby would say, is that attachment theory seamlessly integrates inner experience and relational interpersonal patterns. And so here we have in EFT this beautiful integration of these three approaches. In all modalities, individual, couple, and family, EFT addresses self and system. And emotion is given precedence for its powerful role in structuring both inner experience and key interpersonal patterns in relationships, because emotion is what links inner and outer experience.